Welcome back to Excel Made Easy. Thank you for tuning into our channel. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you're new here to stay up to date on all the latest content. In this session, we'll be sharing 5 useful tips for novice Excel users. So, at the beginning, I'm going to show you some very important tricks and techniques you need to know in order to use it. The first tip I'm going to talk about is how to use the filter keyword. Basically, you can see on my screen right now I've opened and I have some few data in which I'm going to work with. So, I can easily use the filter keyword to sort records within my spreadsheet. So, assuming I want to get a block of data, a very long list of data here, and maybe I want to find cars that are produced in the year 2016, how do I go about it? I can select all this, and then I'll go to Data and then I can go direct to Filter. Notice the minute I use the filter keyword, notice I'm having some drop-down options over here. So, I can easily use those options to filter my data. Assuming I want cars produced in 2016, I can easily come on the year, and then click on the record. Let me uncheck all, and then I'll now select only 2016. I'm going to select only 2016 because I want to get cars that are produced only in 2016. So, I'll click on the drop-down and check on 2016. When I click on this, you can see what is happening. I'm getting records of data or cars that are produced just since 2016 over. You can see that Fiat and then Toyota. I can go back if I want. Maybe I want 2016 and 2015. I can check that, and then it will give me a list of cars within this particular year. So, you can easily use the filter keyword in order to sort your record. You can filter a record if you want or just check on all and then go to OK. I can equally do that if I come option 2. If I go to the brand option, I can equally go there and then select cars. You notice over here I have options sort from A to Z, so I can sort these records in alphabetical order, and I can also sort by names. So, let me do that too. If I go to alphabetical, I notice what is happening. So, I have Dodge in that order, so it's not arranging alphabetical order. If I want them in a different order, maybe I want them by name, maybe I want a Linus Anchors, I can just go there with some brand of cars, I can just click on that, and then I'll get my Nissan brand of car. Basically, this is how you can easily sort data in Excel. So, remember, you need to go to the Data tab, then you click on What Filter, and this will give you the option to give you this drop-down in order to play around with your filter keyword. Second, am I going to talk about how to create and analyze patterns. So, what do I mean by pattern? Well, you can easily identify a pattern if you observe it closely. For example, if I type in 1 and then 2, I don't need to manually input 3 and so on. I have already created a pattern. Once I enter 2, I type 1 and 2, and I automatically know that the next number will be 3. By selecting these two and then clicking on the small box down here and dragging it to the last number, I can generate a consistent pattern. I can use this pattern to generate the rest of the numbers as I move along. If I want to generate multiples of 2, I can easily do that by setting up 4 here. By selecting this pattern, it will generate those numbers in that order. This is a very unique and efficient way to create patterns and generate numbers for any document you are working on. You don't have to type each number manually, so this is the perfect method for generating numbers quickly and accurately. Additionally, you can also use Excel to convert numbers. I will now show you a simple example of how to create a pattern. The third tip is about how to write effectively. So, let's say you want to convert your brand values to either uppercase or lowercase. You can easily use Excel to do that and avoid typing the brand name repeatedly. Maybe you want to regenerate the brand name in a particular order or format, such as having the letters in uppercase or lowercase. How can you do that? Well, you can easily use the uppercase keyword to convert the text to uppercase, or use a function to result in C equals to upper. By doing this, you can achieve the desired result. So, if you click on Dodge and hit Enter, you will notice that it has been converted to uppercase. If you want to do the same for the rest, you can simply follow up and drag it down. By doing so, you will notice that the rest of the text has also been converted into uppercase or lowercase, depending on your preference. That's the third technique that I want to show you. And then the fourth one I am going to talk about is numbers. You notice that if I start typing numbers over here, let me just type in any local phone number. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let me add one more. The minute I move to the next one, notice the 0 is missing. Okay, I can't see the number 0. How do you keep this? Basically, if I type in your local numbers, if the number is preceded by 0, anytime you type in the number and move to the next cell, Excel will automatically take off the 0. How do you keep that? Notice, if I put a 0 back here, I can select this entire column. If I go to the Home tab over here, under the number option, I can easily change the general value to text. If I change that and type in my 0 again, and move to the next, notice I'm still keeping my 0. So, this is a perfect way in which you can keep your zeros anytime you type in a contact number. If I type in another number, I don't expect to lose my 0 this time around. Notice, I'm not losing everything. This is a very unique way in which you can manipulate your data within Excel. So, that's the fourth tip. So the last tip I'm going to talk about is how to generate a function so that I can easily see if I type in the word today. This function will give me the current date, which is March 15, 2021, the time this video was recorded. I can also type now and get the current time. Notice how the date and time will be displayed together. Thank you for watching these basic Excel tips. I hope you found them helpful in improving your skills. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. We look forward to bringing you more valuable insights in the future.